Hi guys, welcome to another episode, and today I am joined by my husband Chukwu, and we went through a bit of an experience together. We challenged ourselves to going 7 days fully raw. Now, I and Chukwu are currently raw till 4, so what that means is we don't eat any cooked food until dinner time, and all the food that we eat is vegan. So we decided to challenge ourselves and go 7 days completely raw. So we are going to talk about how we felt and some of the advantages. If you want more information from a nutritional aspect as to why you eat this way, subscribe to High Carb Vegans.
What we want to share with you is our experience on how it feels to be fully raw for a week. A lot of people say it's really hard, it takes a lot of determination, and well, they're right.
Yeah, at times it was challenging. So as Chukwu mentioned, we are in India, so we can smell these beautiful fragrances every day. But at the same time, we had an abundance of fresh fruit, tropical fruit, and Chukwu will tell you a wee bit about that fruit that we had. So it made things certainly easier in many ways. For sure.
So what did our day look like? I mean, for breakfast, we started off with a massive bowl of watermelon every morning. Before that, we had some water. Always have some water when you get up in the morning because it just starts your body moving, gets you hydrated. You've been most likely without water for between 8 to 10 hours if you're trying to be healthy, because sleep is really important. And therefore, you're going to need some hydration, get that water in. And then the reason we have melons in the morning as well, because they're a super hydrating fruit. So on top of the water we're going to have a really sweet, juicy watermelon to increase the amount of hydration, get some carbs into our body, get a whole lot of vitamins and nutrients, and start our day off right. How did you feel?
So after breakfast, after having this beautiful, sweet watermelon, I felt really good. As Chukwu said, it's an amazing way to start your day, and yeah, just getting in that hydration, and it makes you feel full. Of course, you have to have plenty of it, but yeah, I felt really satiated.
So to give you an idea, for me, I need about 3 to 4 kilos of watermelon to feel satiated. That's just me. That's about between 900 to 1,200 calories. Divs doesn't quite need as much, but she has a big bowl, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I probably, how much do you think I have in there? I don't weigh it myself, but probably...
You probably have about 2 kgs of watermelon, so about 600 calories to start off.
So it's significant.
Yeah, 600 calories to start off a day. And that was every single day. Every morning for the 7 days, we had watermelon for breakfast. And for lunch then we actually started...
Can I just add, before we had the watermelon, we had some coconut water. So every single morning we were lucky enough to have fresh coconut water, so some extra hydration in there.
Yeah, love coconut water. They call it nariyal pani in India. It's delicious. It's really yum, I love it. Love it so much. Alright, so from that point, we got caught up in all the tropical fruits that you can get. So lunch was a variety of different fruits that consisted of papayas, bananas, custard apples, oranges, what else did we have?
Sapote.
Brown sapote. Man, just such a huge variety of fruit available here. Guavas, can't forget guavas. Oh man, I love them so much. And so it would just be a variety of 1 or 2 of those fruits for lunch. We mixed it up every day, and you know, it just kept us satisfied. You know, we would eat the same thing over and over again, which is what happens when you're in countries where there isn't a lot of tropical fruit available, such as where we're from in New Zealand. I mean, what's our typical fruit availability like in New Zealand?
We always have bananas available, luckily. So in New Zealand, in fact, the bananas are pretty good in New Zealand, I must say. And most of the year round we have apples, pears, some form of citrus. So it is limited, and during the summer we are kind of, I suppose, luckier with peaches, nectarines, berries.
Don't forget dates. There's lots of dates in New Zealand.
Yeah.
They're imported from overseas.
But they're always
available.
Yeah.
So because we had so much variety of different types of tropical fruit, it just made it easy for us to stay raw all the way through to dinner. And dinner generally consisted of a big banana smoothie, didn't it?
Yep,
and
big banana smoothie.
It's one of Davis's favourites. What do you always love to have with your banana smoothie?
Spinach. I love spinach. And the spinach here tastes amazing.
Well, we're really lucky because we get organic spinach that's grown literally right behind us over there. You know, it just tastes so good. There's so much flavour in it, and it doesn't taste bitter. And that's the best part about it, you know. Your banana smoothie is still sweet, but you're getting all your greens in, so that's really important as well. So that was what we ate. It's important to know now that how we felt. There's not a huge amount of difference when I'm fully raw, but I do notice it when I get up in the morning. I'm just a little bit more alert. I find I have a lot less water weight on my body because I'm not having any sodium chloride. Generally, you need to add a little bit of salt when you have cooked food just to make it a little bit more appealing. And so I felt better, but for just such a short amount of time, just 7 days, I didn't feel a dramatic difference. Did you?
I think I felt more of a difference in Shukul. Just to add here, I am raw till 4, and like Shukul, I have been raw till 4 for over a year and a half now. So it wasn't a huge difference. I wasn't coming from a place of eating cooked food during lunchtime and then switching to all raw. So the only real change was obviously dinner time, where we had raw food again. I felt quite sluggish initially. I think probably Shukul can confirm this, but it was really detox kicking in. I've got to add, before coming to India, we were indulging in a lot of heavy cooked food. So we went out for dinner on a number of occasions while we were in Sydney. Had beautiful food, but we were out pretty much every night. So I think with the raw days that we had, I think I could feel all of that stuff just working its way out of my system. So I did feel a little bit tired, a little bit run down. I usually go for runs every morning, but on a couple of those days I just did not feel up to it. Also, I did have a bit of a breakout as well, so that often happens when you're detoxing, and detox presents itself in different ways for different people, but for me, I tend to break out. And it still occasionally happens. My skin is a lot better than it used to be, but obviously it still happens. I think the 7 days, prior to doing 7 days, the most I'd ever done was 5 days raw, consecutive. And I think what I feel like is it helps power you through your day. If you're not detoxing you do feel run down. But when it's working the way it should, you are getting clean, burning fuel, and you're just able to get through your day a lot better, I think, personally. But at the same time, I didn't feel a dramatic difference from when I was fully raw to raw till 4 and having a low-fat, high-carb meal. So, as Shukul said, we'll probably need to try it for a few more days, perhaps a few weeks, maybe a month, to really be able to compare.
Yeah, I mean, I have done fully raw for 2 months before, and when I did that, I did notice a significant difference in my energy levels. A week probably isn't long enough. If you're raw till 4, like we are, and then you do fully raw for just about a week, it's probably not long enough for you to really feel a big difference. But from where I came from before, to doing 2 months fully raw, that was quite a significant difference in the way I felt. So I think 7 days is great. Eating fully raw does give you that kind of assurance about what you know exactly what you're going to eat, and you don't have to worry about, you know, am I eating the right foods or the wrong foods. You know, you can really make sure you eat just raw foods, and that's fine.
Oh, and it definitely makes things easier as well in terms of meal planning. You know what you're eating, the ingredients and the nutrients that you're getting, but also you don't have to prepare any food in a big way. You don't have to slave over the stove. It just makes it nice and easy. So that is one of the huge advantages of being fully raw.
So the 7-day fully raw challenge gets a big thumbs up from both of us.
And we definitely encourage you to try it at home and see how you feel.
Yep. The only thing you need to make sure of is that you're eating enough food. It's not a lifestyle of restrictions. So make sure you're getting enough carbs in. At least, you know, if you're a female, 2,500 calories a day, and if you're male, 3,000 calories a day. That's going to keep you fueled up to the max. It's going to keep you really, really ready to go.
Thanks for watching, guys. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe below. Any questions? Chuck it in the comments below also. And remember to give the video a thumbs up. Look forward to seeing you next time.